Hello friends, this is Virendra Singh Tekam. Again I do welcome from Abhyas Academy of Science. Okay, in last video we have talked about interrogative sentences for yes no type, right? We have dealt with WH type also, we have dealt with yes no type. Before that we have talked with various grammar sections, right? That's why I have started with golden rule. Okay, and after that we have talked about helping verbs. There are different varieties of helping verbs and modal auxiliary verbs also there. We have seen the detailed classification of modal auxiliary verbs also, right? And after that we have talked about able to, unable to. Okay, then we have talked about question tag. We have observed and learned also about that thing, right? And after that I have taught the voices. We have seen the 4 varieties of voices, right? In that we have talked in detail. That's called assertive, voices for assertive sentences. After that we have talked about voices for infinitives. Then we have talked about voices for interrogative sentences. Then we have dealt with use used to, use would. There are a lot of grammar sections we have talked about that thing, right? So hope so that you guys are doing proper practice and you are getting touch with that, right? You are doing practice in your grammar copy also. Okay, you have to make it a separate grammar copy for that. And today we are going to talk about like non-finite verbs, right? So there are different varieties of verbs, right? We have seen 6 forms of verbs also: V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, V6. In that I have told about V1 we consider as in present tense, that's called simple present tense. After that V2 consider as in past tense, V3 consider as in past participle, that's called have, has, had plus V3. have, has, had के साथ में वो एक्शन वर्ब का थर्ड फॉर्म आया तो दैट्स कंसिडर एज एन past participle. And after that, like 4th form of action verb, that's called present participle. We are going to talk in detail about like what kind of a 4th form of action verb we use in the sentences and what kind of a changes happens, right? We have seen 4th form of action verb in continuous tenses, right? So after like 5th form of action verb, always we use s or es in the action verb. 1st form of action verb and 5th form of action verb always consider the same, क्योंकि वो प्रेजेंट टेंस को डिस्क्राइब करेगा. और रहा सवाल 6th फॉर्म का, द एक्शन वर्ब, द 6th फॉर्म ऑफ एक्शन वर्ब ऑलवेज कंसिडर एज एन इन्फिनेटिव. इन्फिनेटिव मीन्स द 2 + V1 वर्ब का फर्स्ट फॉर्म, बट इट ऑलवेज कम्स विद द 2. Okay, here we will talk in detail, right? Today we are going to deal with non-finite verbs. कुछ non-finite verbs होते हैं जिसके बारे में हम बात करेंगे. Okay, so I have written over here, यहाँ पर मैंने लिख के रखा है. So let's check out and hope so that you guys are doing properly. Okay, and you have to pay full attention on the board. So let's talk more about that thing. So non-finite verbs. Okay, so there are 3 non-finite verbs. यहाँ पर 3 प्रकार के non-finite verbs होते हैं. Number 1, the infinitive forms. Now infinitive forms क्या होता है? Whenever we get the sentence like 2 + V1, मतलब 2 रहेगा और एक्शन वर्ब का फर्स्ट फॉर्म, दैट ऑलवेज कंसिडर एज एन इन्फिनेटिव फॉर्म्स. इन द एग्जामिनेशन वी गेट लाइक पिक आउट द इन्फिनेटिव, सेंटेंस में से इन्फिनेटिव निकाल. सो हाउ वी विल डू दैट? 2 + V1, हमें 2 + V1 को निकालना पड़ा और वी गेट अ सिंपल स्टेटमेंट, एक सिंपल सेंटेंस मिलेगा और उसको बोलेगा मेक इट इनटू इन्फिनेटिव फॉर्म, कि उसको इन्फिनेटिव फॉर्म में बनाओ. ओके, और कंस्ट्रक्ट करो. सो हाउ वी डू दैट? वी यूज 2 + V1 एंड वी विल मेक इट द सेंटेंस विदाउट चेंजिंग द मीनिंग. ओके, सो वी विल सी लेटर थ्रू द एग्जाम्पल्स. बट हियर नॉन फाइनाइट वर्ब्स, तो 3 प्रकार के नॉन फाइनाइट वर्ब्स होते हैं. देयर आर 3 नॉन फाइनाइट वर्ब फॉर्म्स. नंबर 1 इज द इन्फिनेटिव फॉर्म. इन्फिनेटिव फॉर्म मीन्स 2 + V1 वर्ब का फर्स्ट फॉर्म. सेकेंड, present participle. Present participle is considered as an ing. It means we use ing in the action verb. Action verb में जो ing use होगा उसे present participle बोलेंगे, and that always considered as a 4th form of action verb, that's called V4. Okay, so and number 3, past participle, you know that, like have, has, had plus V3, the third form of action verb. So I have mentioned over here something, right, formed with ed in regular verb. ed मतलब एक्शन वर्ब में ed लगता है तो वो रेगुलर वर्ब कहलाएगा, और एक्शन वर्ब में ed नहीं लगा तो वो इरेगुलर वर्ब कहलाएगा. सो टू थिंग्स आई हैव रिटन, formed with ed in a regular verb or in other ways for irregular verb. Both thing consider in a past participle, but it has to happen with have, has, had plus V3. Okay, have, has, had के बाद में action verb का third form always consider as a पास्ट पार्टिसिपल, तो उसी को बोला है ईडी. अब जो वर्ब में ईडी लगता है दैट्स कॉल्ड रेगुलर वर्ब, जो वर्ब में ईडी नहीं लगता दैट्स कॉल्ड इरेगुलर वर्ब. सो आई विल मेक इट लाइक ईडी लगने वाले वर्ब्स कौन से हैं, लेट्स चेक आउट. इफ आई राइट लाइक वॉक, सो वॉक का सेकंड फॉर्म वॉक्ड ही होगा और थर्ड फॉर्म भी वॉक्ड ही होगा. Okay, so whenever we see ed in the third form, that's called regular verb. It's considered as a past participle. If I say irregular, so I will do that like come. If I write come, so come ka second form came, third form always come. That's considered as an irregular form. Without ed is considered as an irregular. With ed is considered as an regular verb. So both thing comes in a past participle again. So here non-finite, these are the three non-finite verbs. So we'll talk more through the examples. Let's check out. Let's talk first infinitives के बारे में बात करते हैं पहले. Let's do that. Okay. So we talk about infinitives. Okay. So example number 1, let's talk about infinitives. If I write I want to read a novel, I want to read a novel. Now this is a sentence I have written on the board. I want to read a novel. Okay, now this is a statement, this is a simple statement, but it is in infinitive form. ये एक simple सा, एक साधारण सा वाक्य है लेकिन infinitive form में. Now suppose in the bracket we get like pick out the infinitive. Pick out the infinitive from the sentence. Pick out the infinitive from the sentence. If we get like this, अगर हमें ऐसा information मिलता है, ऐसा instruction मिलता है, pick out the infinitive from the sentence. Sentence में से, वाक्य में से infinitive निकालो. It's quite easy. So how we write the answer? The way of writing the answer is to read. Now this is the answer. This is infinitive, to read. Okay, pick out the infinitive. I want to read a novel. Okay, so to read is a infinitive. So let's check out another one. और देखते हैं. Friends, we are dealing with infinitive sentences. We are taking out non-finite verbs, and that's called infinitive. To read is a non-finite verb. Okay, so one more thing, we'll see that they wanted to read a novel. Okay, they wanted to read a novel. So here also we got the infinitive 2 plus V1. Okay, so this is called infinitive. So if we get in the bracket, like pick out the infinitive from the sentence or underline the infinitive, then if we get underline the infinitive in the sentence, then we will write the whole sentence again and then we will do underline. If we get pick out the infinitive from the sentence, then we will pick out only infinitive. That's called 2 plus V1. Okay, let's check out another one. Okay. Let's take out this to read again. to a human. Okay, to a is human. Okay, to a is human. And इंसान गलती का पुतला है. To a is human. Okay, so here to a is human. So to a is an infinitive. So we have done underline, right? Let's check out another. This is the time to study. This is the time to study. Now this is the sentence I have written. This is the time to study. Is वाक्य लिखा है this is the time to study, and in bracket if we get like pick out the infinitive from the sentence, so how will do that? To study we will pick out, right? So our answer would be to study. Okay, so this is called infinitive. This is called non-finite verb and we are dealing with infinitive. Let's check out more how we do that. और देखते हैं. Okay, so we will understand better. Hope so that you are getting the things. Okay. We eat to live. We eat to live. Okay, we eat to live. हम जीने के लिए खाते हैं. We eat to live. Okay, so this is infinitive. Infinitive is there. This is called non-finite verb. Let's take out more और देखते हैं. His ambition is to stand. His ambition is to stand first in the exam. His ambition is to stand first in the exam. Now this sentence I have written, his ambition is to stand first in the exam. Okay, so if we pick out the infinitive, then our infinitive is 2 plus V1. It's quite easy to take out the infinitive from the sentence. That's called 2 plus V1. Okay, always. Let's check out more. I wanted to buy a dictionary. I wanted to buy a dictionary so I went to a bookshop. I wanted to buy a dictionary, so I went to a bookshop. मैं एक डिक्शनरी खरीदना चाहता था, इसलिए मैं एक किताब की दुकान में गया. The whole sentence has given into past tense, right? पूरा sentence past tense में. Now here we are not finding any kind of a infinitive. यहाँ पर infinitive नहीं है, and in bracket like if we get make this sentence into infinitive. Make this sentence into infinitive form. ब्रैकेट बोला है कि ये सेंटेंस को इन्फिनेटिव फॉर्म में बनाइए. आई वॉन्टेड टू बाय अ डिक्शनरी सो आई वेंट टू अ बुक शॉप एंड मेक दिस सेंटेंस इनटू इन्फिनेटिव फॉर्म. इस सेंटेंस को इन्फिनेटिव फॉर्म में बनाना है. सो हाउ वी डू दैट? इट्स क्वाइट इजी. वी टेक इट द सेकेंड पार्ट फर्स्ट, राइट? आई वेंट टू अ book shop to buy a dictionary. Okay, so what I have written, I went to a bookshop to buy a dictionary. So I have made this this sentence, I have made this complex sentence into infinitive form. That's called to buy. So to buy is our infinitive, it's our non-finite verb. So like this we will deal with infinitive form, that's called non-finite verb. This is the part 1 for non-finite. Non-finite के लिए first part है. Okay, let's talk more about this thing. एक और देखते हैं example. Hope so that you are understanding, okay, through the examples. I'll try to take more examples. I'll try to take more easy examples so you will understand better. Okay, so let's check out another. Number 8. His property was sold, full stop. His debts had to be paid. Okay, his property was sold, full stop. His debts had to be paid. उसकी प्रॉपर्टी, उसकी संपत्ति बेची गई, उसकी संपत्ति बेच दी गई. His debts had to be paid. संपत्ति बेचकर उसके ऊपर जो कर्जा था, डेप्ट्स जो भी कर्जा था उसे चुका दिया गया था. राइट, had to be paid. Okay, so how we do that? His property was sold, full stop. His debts had to be paid. And in bracket like we get make it into infinitive. Make it into infinitive form. Okay, ये सेंटेंस हमें infinitive form में करना है. His property was sold, full stop. His debts had to be paid. So how we do that? Okay, his property was sold and his debts to be paid. So we'll start, obviously the first one we have seen in the sentence, right? We'll start with the second part, right? His debts had to be, right? So how we do that? His debts his property was sold. His property was sold to pay. How we do that? His property was sold to pay. Paid का first form like 2 plus V1, right? So his property was sold to pay his debts. His property was sold to pay his debts. So like this we will make the sentence. We will use infinitive, okay, to construct the sentence without changing the meaning. Okay, sentence का meaning change किए बगैर हम infinitive. Now our infinitive, our non-finite verb is to pay. Okay, so like this we construct the sentence. Okay, so this is called infinitives. Now hope so that you have understood well. आपको समझ में आया होगा. 2 plus V1 always consider as an infinitive. Okay, so now we will talk. Now we will move towards present participle. Present participle मतलब क्या होता है? Okay, ing, the form of ing. We use ing in the action verb. That's called present participle. So there are 3 non-finite verbs. I have told about that thing, right? Number 1 is infinitive. That's right now we have seen 2 plus V1, and now we are going to see present participle. Number 2 is present participle. Present participle. Okay, present participle always consider ing. Okay, ing form. We use ing in the action verb. That's always considered as an present participle. So if I make it like write plus ing is considered as a writing. Okay, if I try plus ing, so it's considered trying. Okay, if I say read plus ing, it's considered reading. Okay, so this is called present participle. We use ing in the action verb, it's become a present participle. And also it gives another form, that's called gerund. So simultaneously I'll talk about gerund form also and gerund. Okay, अब ये gerund क्या होता है? The sentence, the ing form we get in the sentence, that's called gerund. Whether the sentence will start from ing word, okay, it has a different texture, it has a different style obviously, and ing word also we get in the second in the form of object, that also called as a gerund. तो gerund form के sentence कैसे होते हैं वो भी मैं बताऊंगा आपको. It has a different texture, it has a different style. I have told about that thing, right? So present participle, we talk about that thing. So let's check out. I'll write the sentence so you will understand. If I write I am writing. Okay, now this is a sentence I have written. I am writing. So writing is considered as an ing form. Okay, so this is called present participle, the ing form. Let's talk another. I'll write the sentence. I have been learning in this school. I have been learning in this school since 2006. I have been learning in the school since 2006. Okay. So I have been learning in this school since 2006. So we are seeing ing form, the action verb. We are seeing ing form in the action verb. Okay, that's called present participle. We get the question in the bracket like pick out the present participle or underline the present participle, just like we have seen for infinitives. Make the sentence into infinitive form, just like we have seen. So obviously we can get the instruction like pick out or underline the ing form or make the sentence from ing. Okay, like this also we can get that. So this is the thing how we do that. Let's check out another. How we use being का कैसे यूज करते हैं वो भी हम देख लेते हैं. Okay, if I write Vinod is happy. Vinod is happy, full stop. He jumps. Vinod is happy, full stop. He jumps. Now this sentence has bifurcated into two forms. ये दो फॉर्म में sentence bifurcate हुआ है. Okay, divide हुआ है. Vinod is happy, full stop. He jumps. Now Vinod is happy is considered as an affirmative sentence. ये affirmative form में है. He jumps, it's an assertive, right? So we got a simple statement. एक simple statement है लेकिन दो form में है. So Vinod is happy, full stop. He jumps, and in bracket we get use ing form. If you get like this, use ing form in the sentence में ing form use करो. Okay, if you get like this, so how we do that? Being, B-E-I-N-G, being happy, Vinod jumps. Being happy, Vinod jumps. Okay, so this is the sentence how we deal ing form. इस प्रकार से हम ing के sentence बना सकते हैं. Vinod is happy, full stop, he jumps. So we have make it a single sentence, single statement. Being happy, खुश होकर विनोद कूदता है. Okay, jump करता है. तो being happy, विनोद jumps. तो this whole sentence we consider as a gerund. Okay, ये पूरा का पूरा sentence हम gerund बोलेंगे. और gerund क्यों बोलेंगे? Because आ सेंटेंस इज स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम ing. हमारा सेंटेंस ing से शुरू होता है. ओके, अब जेरेंट की बात चलिए तो कुछ और एग्जांपल्स हम लोग जेरेंट के देख लेते हैं. इट हैज़ अ डिफरेंट टेक्सचर, एक अलग वैरायटी होती है जेरेंट की. इफ आई राइट लाइक स्विमिंग, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट स्विमिंग. ओके, swimming is my hobby. Swimming is my hobby. Okay, let's talk about that thing. Like इस प्रकार के कुछ सेंटेंस होते हैं. Let's talk more about thing gerund. gerund के बारे में और बात कर लेते हैं. Let's see what I have. मेरे पास क्या है देख लेते हैं, कौन से एग्जाम्पल्स हैं. Okay, walking is good for health. Okay, walking is good for health. Okay, so this is called present participle comes, and the first position comes like for present participle, that's considered gerund. ये हो जाएगा gerund के लिए. walking is there. So let's check out another one. एक और एग्जाम्पल देखते हैं. Mahesh is fond of reading. Mahesh is fond of reading. महेश को रीडिंग करना बड़ा पसंद है. ओके, सो रीडिंग इज कंसिडर एज ए जेरेंट. ये दोनों ही सेंटेंस जेरेंट फॉर्म के हैं. ओके, so I'll make it. It's quite easy to identify gerund. gerund को पहचानना बड़ा आसान है. Whenever we get ing in the sentence, whether and especially the position we get for the ing की जो position रहती है वो या तो एक starting में या otherwise at the end in place of object. You can see that. We see another example for gerund. gerund का और example देख लेते हैं. That's called observing the stars. Observing the stars is my dream. We make it like observing the stars is my dream. So this is also considered as a gerund form. Observing the stars is my dream. So this is called gerund form, the ing. So right now we are dealing with ing form, that's considered as in gerund. sentence में ing use करना उसे gerund बोला जाएगा according to the position के हिसाब से. So hope so that you have understood well. Okay, let's move towards past participle. हमारा तीसरा non finite verb होगा past participle. Okay, when you heard about this name, right, so you remember or you are remembering about the have, has, had plus v3, past participle, our third non-finite verb, past participle. Okay, so for your kind information I'll make it like have, has or had plus v3 is considered as an past participle. Okay, so past participle also is a non-finite verb with ed or without ed. It's considered with ed, that's considered as an regular verb, or without ed it's considered as an irregular verb. So let's take the example for that. If I write like I have sent sent the SMS. I have sent the SMS. I have written the sentence. I have sent the SMS. Okay, and suppose in bracket we get pick out the past participle or underline the past participle. So what you will say? Sent. Sent is a past participle. And how you will identify? By saying like have, has, had plus V3, the third form of action verb. We got that. So this is called past participle. Let's check out another. If I write like she has written a letter to her father. She has written a letter to her father. This is a past participle here, written. The third form of action verb is always considered as a past participle. Third form का जो action verb है वो हमेशा past participle रहेगा. Okay. Let's take out another और देखते हैं. The third form of action verb always considered as in past participle. If I write like Ajay had gone to market. Ajay had gone to market. So had plus V3 always considered as in past participle. This is called the third form of action verb. Okay, so this is the way how we deal with infinitives, how we deal with present participle, how we deal with like past participle. All three things comes in a non-finite verbs. These are the three forms, these are the three non-finite verbs. Infinitive, another is present participle. Present participle means the ing in the action verb is considered as in present participle, and the gerund also. Gerund, the position of a ing verb always comes in a first position or at the last in place of object. And past participle, it comes in the third position, the third form of action verb with have, has, had plus V3. Have, has, had रहा तो ही action verb का third form आएगा, otherwise no. Okay, so this is called non-finite verbs. So this is a small clarification about the basic grammar things. Hope so that you guys have understood well. You have noted down also simultaneously. Okay, very soon I am going to bring new grammar section. We have to talk more about that thing, about either or, neither nor. We'll talk more about direct, indirect speech. Okay, so till then you wait for the next video and you do the practice what we have done till now. We have done a lot of, almost like I have covered 17 or 18 videos, right? So you do a lot of practice for that thing, right? And one more time, the critical situation is going to come, right, for lockdown. Okay, so hope so that you guys are safe in the house. Don't come out, don't roam anywhere, and wear the mask and make yourself sanitize. Okay, do regular washing your hand. Okay, and it's quite enough, right? So this is done with the non-finite verbs, right? Till then, be happy, and thank you so much.